Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet. Today we're going to make one of my favorites, sirloin tips. Y'all stay tuned. Well, this is, I guess, probably one of the world's great comfort foods, you know. Got just a little bit of meat, a little bit of rice, a little bit of gravy, a little veg, savory, awesome. Today though, we're going to give you a new little twist on it, and what we're going to do is we're going to grill off those sirloin tips on the Weber kettle over some charcoal, maybe a little wood, and then we're going to braise them off in the Dutch oven. Okay guys, so here's our sirloin tips. We found these at the grocer. This is probably the best sirloin tips I've ever seen at the regular grocery store, unless you know you got it your own private butcher. But the marbling on those is unbelievable. So we're just going to give them a little season with some steak seasoning. I like this good old McCormick's Montreal. I don't know why, but I would rather have my Backwoods Gourmet steak and brisket rub, but at the current time I don't have any made, and I'm trying to get this video up. Our Backwoods Gourmet steak and brisket rub does not last long when I make a batch around here, so that's the case tonight. So we're just going to pat that down into the meat on both sides, and right behind me we've got the Weber kettle getting nice and hot, and we're going to go ahead and sear these off first. While that grill's getting nice and hot, I have just 2 paper towels, and what I did was dipped them in a little bit of chicken fat that I keep over here in a bowl, and that's going to make those paper towels burn like a candle up underneath your charcoal chimney. Let's go ahead and give them a light. That's all you need. Get that going. That'll get hot enough and it'll ignite the fat, and it'll burn just like a candle, but yet not put out any noxious smells or gases, just a little bit of burning chicken. Alright, nice screaming hot fire. Put some wood chips on there just for a little smokiness. I'm going to go ahead and drill these guys off real quick. And we're just looking to sear them, not cook them all the way. Alright, those guys are grilled to about a medium rare there now. Just going to go ahead and take them off. That one might need a little more time. It was kind of over there on the cool spot. Put that one back on. The rest of these guys I'm going to go ahead and take off. They're kind of medium rare. They got a nice, nice sear on them, some grill marks. Just going to take these off. Give that one just a little more time, then we'll take it off. Okay, we just nestled those coals. We took the steaks off. We pulled the grill off. We already got this nice hot charcoal. Go ahead and nestle our number 8 camp made down in there and get that hot. This has become my #1 rice pot right here. It is super awesome for cooking rice. It comes out perfect every time. So to that, we're going to go ahead and just get 2 cups of water boiling right over those raging coals. Okay, that didn't take long. We got that water boiling in the camp made there. I'll go ahead and put in 1 cup of rice. Give it a little stir. And we're going to have our lid lifter and pot liquor here standing by as soon as that comes up to boil, which didn't take long. It's super hot. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off over here onto the Dutch oven table. We'll get that set up to simmer right after we put the lid on. So we got charcoals right here. We have set up 7 right here on the for the little camp made just to finish cooking that rice. We got a lot of things at close proximity here, so let's go ahead and we'll get the big Dutch oven ready. So this is going to be a braise, so it really doesn't matter. We're not cold counting here at this point. Just trying to keep them on the table, keep them burning my feet up. We'll maybe put about 10 on the bottom, or a few more, but we're going to put them in a ring, keep them out to the edge of the pot. Go ahead and put our number 12 on there, and let it start getting hot. Alright, time to get our sirloin tips ready, and we just want to cut these into, oh wow, those are tender. So this is not going to take long, guys. I want to cut them into bite-sized pieces though. Okay, look at that. Oh my god, I could just eat those right now. But you know, if you don't have a lot of meat and you're trying to feed a few people, then you know, this is one of those ways to feed a lot of people when you don't have a lot of meat. And you don't have to have as tender a meat as this. You know, it'll take a little longer to braise it, but you know, this is gonna be probably enough meat here to feed you know, 4 people. So just another one of those ways you can kind of save money. And you know, doing this out camping or at hunting camp with your buddies, and when you serve this up to them, you know, after they've been out hunting all day and you know, spending a lot of calories and running up tree stands and back down, when we braise that off, that's going to be a one hearty meal. Here, Dutch oven's had a little time to start preheating. I'm going to give it a little squirt of oil. Again, we're using our little squirt bottle. Awesome. And we're going to put in 1 roughly chopped medium onion. And just kind of break those up and let them start browning a little bit. Or at least soften. Okay guys, I'm not real satisfied on how fast this is going, so I'm going to lift it off the coals I have over here. Put it right back on my grill, where I already have a really nice bed of hot coals. And we'll let it get going there real quick, because I want to put a little brownness on these. It's going to really help with the gravy color and flavor. Right, that only took about a couple minutes over there on that blazing hot fire to get a little color on those onions. So go ahead in there with our sirloin tips, 2 cups of beef broth. We'll start our braise. Hey, we're out at the garden. We're gonna pick some bell peppers. They're kind of scrawny. They got beat to hell by the hurricane. Surprised they're even alive. And the heat has just been unbelievable for peppers. But they are growing and making some little guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get us a few of those, and for our dish. Don't tell Mrs. Backwoods, she hates peppers. Mrs. Backwoods doesn't kill me, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take our old 1700 spider skillet. I love this thing. I'm going to set it off the side here. We got plenty of extra charcoal. And go ahead and give that a little olive oil. We'll let that warm up a minute and we'll put our peppers in there and cook them on the side. Been about 25 minutes. We're going to go ahead in there, take the lid off of her. We're going to add, I know that's tender by now, half a medium onion, you know, because those onions that are in there are cooked down pretty well. A cup of baby Bella mushrooms. You can just use regular white button mushrooms. I got baby Bella. A cup of celery. Okay. And then we'll just kind of stir that in down in there and give it a few more minutes. We don't want to cook those veg to death, but we do want to, you know, we want to cook them. So over here are peppers. Now, if you're going to put your peppers in yours, put them in now. You know, I'm doing it on my side over here because Mrs. Backwoods hates them. But if you love them and the people you're going to serve this to love them, put them in right now. Okay, so what we've done, we've moved all of our coals that we had on the table here over to one pile. We'll just put them in a pile. Grab our lid lifter here. We need to get some heat on this now. So we're going to go ahead and thicken it up and make gravy. Okay, what we got here is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 3 tablespoons of Alfredo sauce. So we're going to start to slowly add that, maybe about a tablespoon at a time, and just stir it in. And what we're looking for here is consistency. Now you could use heavy cream, milk, half and half for this. I found that the Alfredo sauce has a lot of those milk products in it and a little bit of cheese, and tends to give it a very, very good flavor. So that was about 1. So we'll go ahead and give it another one. We'll let it come back up to a boil and see where it thickens at. You need to stir this a bit just to make sure that it's completely combined, and that's already starting to thicken. It's thickened up really nice. I'll take this sucker off. Alright guys, here's the plate. You know, this is a simple comfort food, so it's not going to be super fancy. Going to have some rice right here in the middle. Going to come over and get some of our sirloin tips, and man, it smells delicious. The meat is just tender. The gravy looks awesome. Alright, and you know, normally I would cook these with it, but today, we also got to feed Mrs. Backwoods. Those are going to be, peppers are going to be right over the top, and normally that would be all in a dish. And for garnish, it's a little scallions on the plate. So there you go. Sirloin tips with rice and gravy. Backwoods Gourmet style. Thanks for watching the Backwoods Gourmet. If you like what we're doing, hit that like button right down there. If you want to give us a comment, hey, do it right down here in the comment section. It's easy to subscribe to the Backwoods Gourmet channel. Just click the link right here. To see our last video, check it out right up here. And for a whole playlist of cast iron and Dutch oven cooking, check it out right up there. We'll see you next time.